Today I'm going to show you how to work this stitch that creates these horizontal cables running across your work. Typically, if you see rows of even cables, they're worked in a vertical pattern running from top to bottom, and those are created by working front post or back post stitches. However, in today's case, we're going to actually be working them so they run horizontal along your rows. This is a fun and easy way to create some deep, rich texture in your crochet work. So today I'm going to show you, and I already have a base row to work off of. This is a row of foundation single crochets and then a row of double crochets. But you can have a foundation of any combination that you like. I'm also using a J hook and worsted weight yarn. So to begin, you're going to turn your row. You're going to chain 2. Now you're going to skip 2 stitches, so you're going to skip the first and the second stitch and slip stitch here. Now you could do this around and then you're going to have a row of chains just running along your row. But to make it interesting and look unique, you're going to twist this chain. So you're going to just rotate your hook clockwise and then work your slip stitch. So I've chained 2, I've twisted the chain, I'm going to skip 2 stitches and slip stitch into the next stitch. I'm going to chain 2, rotate my hook clockwise. This time I'm going to skip 1 and slip stitch into the next. I'm going to repeat that, chain 2, twist, skip 1, slip stitch all the way across the row. So chain 2, twist my hook, skip 1, and slip stitch into the next stitch. Again, that's a chain 2, twist your chain, so insert your hook through that loop, rotate it around, skip 1, and slip stitch. Chain 2, rotate your hook, skip 1, slip stitch. It looks like we've got one more. Chain 2, rotate your hook to twist your chain, skip 1 stitch, and go into the next stitch. So we have created, so as you can see, we've got our chain spaces that have been twisted that are coming up here that are connected by a slip stitch down here. To work the next row, you're going to chain 1, pull it up to the height of a double crochet and turn. Now you're going to go in and you're actually going to work a double crochet in each stitch. That includes the stitches that have a slip stitch worked in it. So just kind of slide the slip stitch to the side, take that chain and kind of hold it to the back of your work and work a double crochet. So there's one. Another double crochet. Then this next stitch has a slip stitch in it. So I just kind of slide it over, push it to the back of your work, yarn over, whoops, insert your hook. Make sure you're not grabbing that chain and just double crochet in the top of your stitches. So if I turn this over, you can see here's your chain loop, and it's going to be free. It's not going to be worked over or around. So double crochet in the next stitch. And after you work a few of these rows, it becomes quite easy. Again, kind of push that slip stitch to the side, grab that stitch and double crochet in it. The next one's an open stitch, so double crochet in that. The next one has a slip stitch, so just kind of push it to the side and double crochet in the top of that stitch. You're going to repeat this all the way across your row. Couple more. And one more in the top of your last stitch. When you rotate your work, now you can see that vertical cable going across your work. You're just going to repeat these rows. So you're going to create a cable and then another row of base stitches. Repeating this over and over will create this lovely rich texture in your crochet work.